Hello, Games Done Quick. I'm Awesome Lars Man. Welcome to my world. I'm joined with Flareon. Nah, I don't think I'll do that. Hello, Games Done Quick. I am the Awesome Lars Man. Welcome to my world. And this is my submission for Summer Games Done Quick. We're playing Catherine Full Body for the Nintendo Switch. I have the Switch version because that is the version I have. I will give a little bit of a background in game, but we'll be playing any percent easy remix. And yeah, here we go. In three, two, one, go. There's an art to skipping all of the cutscenes. The first level's kind of a tutorial. It is literally a tutorial, I should say. And doo doo doo. Here we go. There we go. That is Vincent. He is our hero in his underwear with the pillow and ram's horns. Catherine is Full Body is a remake slash expansion, I guess, of Catherine by Atlas. Doot. Oh, it's very dark. It's a lovely, weird little puzzle game. The point of it is to climb. Come on. There we go. The point of it is to climb. You pull blocks out and get as high as you can. As you can see from that one over there, if a block does not have anything next to it or underneath, it will fall. I do have most of the interrupted dialogue skipped as an option, but that is not possible for this level tutorial. And there we go. Get to the top. In a nutshell, yeah, you play as Vincent Brooks, a game dev who has been in a long-term relationship, stay hydrated, with his girlfriend Catherine. Catherine is spelled with a K. Yes, that's important. And shuffling his feet. He's shuffling his feet. She is doing the not so subtle, hey, when we gonna get married? All my friends are married. And he's like, I don't know, I'm afraid of commitment, blah, blah, blah. And he spends every night at the Stray Sheep, which is the local bar, the local dive bar. They serve pizza, drinks, other stuff. Normally with his friends, but this is night one. You get texts from the time. Yes. When you're at the bar stages, you can talk to other patrons. It affects what ending you get, and that meter that we just saw, the law or chaos, literally affects the ending. We don't do any of that beyond this first, because tutorial. As is tradition, we look at the picture. Anyway, Catherine texts you. If you wanted to get the more chaos ending on the red side, you could answer that in a specific way. We do not pick up this phone call. Thank you. Sometimes I forget. Oh, I've already messed up. We do not save because it wastes time. But you know what? It happens. And that is the stray sheep. We go there in between every world. At this point in the story, all of Vincent's friends have gone home for the night, and Vincent is approached by a very alluring feminine voice who joins him at the bar. And that's all I'll tell you until we're done with night 2. This is the nightmare stages. Every sheep is a young man. Um, yeah. Stage 2, the prison of despair. These are cracked. Oh, dang it. It's hard to talk while playing this game. This is where I would normally have uh, a commentator tell me do a bit more of the explanations. Anyway, unlike our lovely tutorial level. Oh, I jumped the gun a little bit on that one. Rather than what's it called? Go to the door. There are different sub levels in each night. Where there's all sorts of sheep. Yep. We can talk to them, we can help them, we can be nice, we can be mean, other stuff. And then we go to the confessional in between each level. Each stage, I should say. Uh it affects the ending, either chaos for red or order for blue. Depends on the endings. If you make it all the way to the blue, Vincent marries Catherine with a K. And if not, we'll see what happens. I still have a hard time not actively choosing which ending to do. It is kind of hard to just do it without looking. Nice. You can spider climb. This is an oh wait. This is an item. It gives you a brick that you can create a platform. In the original Catherine, it just made one. Thank you. It just made one, but I kind of like this version better. If you look on the side, that shows you how close we are to the end of the stage. And there we go. Some items, the items affect the score you get at the end, I think, if I remember right. Thank you. That's where you can save. Some of the sheep have will correlate to sweet. The confessional questions are randomized after this stage. So we'll see what happens when we get some of them, if you can read any of them. Or maybe we'll make it an incentive. Who knows? Try to get a specific ending. At the end of each night, the final stage of each night, there is a boss fight. More of an escape than a fight. You'll see. They're symbolic of his internal struggles. For example, he's afraid of commitment and getting married. So, the boss Oh, is that thing. The dark gray blocks are heavy. The bell is the second best item in the game. It changes all the blocks to white. We use that this level and never again. See? Look at that. And then we do this, ignore the gold. All that does is give you points at the end, higher ranking levels. So if we were doing all gold symbols, levels, then we would get that one. Do 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 do. Nope. Thank you. And then, yay! Because otherwise it would take so long. We escaped and we survived. In between, you get cutscenes about through Vincent and Catherine's relationship. 5 years ago, they were in a happy. They get the new relationship energy. Anyway, point of this is, Vincent wakes up in bed with a different woman. Don't cheat on your partner. Not worth it. Um, but this one is Catherine with a C, and yes, that does matter. So he is like, oh my goodness, I cheated on Catherine. This is awful. What am I gonna do? Also, you meet Rin. That's her name. New character added in full body. She can't play piano very well in the real world. Don't worry, that doesn't affect us at any percent classic endings. Who? The point is, Vincent got drunk and cheated on his girlfriend. These are his friends. And then we leave the bar. Because that's less important. But you can talk. There's some interesting characters. Um, all his friends are the type of friends that give him crap for cheating on his partner, which good friends. True friends don't let your friends cheat. Um, and now we're in the torture chamber where we get to see spike blocks, which are a lot more intimidating to look at than they are to deal with. Do 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 do. Spikes. And then now it's a normal block. Oh, I just realized I never explained what makes it remix, and that is these lovely spiked. I call them Tetris blocks because they kind of look like Tetris blocks. Some of them do, but they are bigger than just a one by one spike. They can pull out, you can push them all, but in order to like push them, they need to be a space free for them. It'll make sense when you see it. Anyway, story-wise, in his dream, you hear that piano music, is Rin playing piano. She gets self-conscious and warps ahead. Don't worry about it. Ah, I will be curious to see how we do, like what ending we end up with for this. Anyway, but yeah, Rin plays the piano. In normal gameplay, she is kind of a failsafe if you get super far behind, because as the time goes on, the lower layers drop into the abyss and then you die. But sorry, sheepy. Rin plays piano and saves you if you get that far behind. Although, excuse me. Unless something terrible happens, we will not be getting that far behind. Spikes. Yeah, it is a spike, spike, spikes, and then we do that. I enjoy that because it's fun to watch. Anyway, the blocks with the face are immovable. That is Sir Thomas Mutton. Don't worry about him. We'll see him later. Spoiler alert, it may or may not be the final boss, but we'll get there eventually. I will say, I'm probably not going to PB in this, but that is expected. Also, just looking at the screen, my webcam is not doing too well. Anyway, here's Rin. She's playing piano. The piano soothes the sheepy beasts. But Rin being here, there is a Rin route. At the end, starting in night 3 until night 6, 5, I think. One of them. I forget exactly. You can basically choose answers that will, if you do all of them right up, you can unlock the Rin route, which, as the name suggests, Vincent ends up falling for Rin, and then you get a whole nother night. Anyway, I forgot to mention it, but it's the butt face. This is one of my favorite creepy boss designs. It is called the Immoral Beast. Nope, come on. And I have always called it the butt face. Because let's be honest, it's a butt face. It has an attack, I think, but we don't stay on it long enough to see it. Unless something has gone horribly wrong. Who knows? Because we are out. Anyway, that was night 3. All right, then we get a cutscene about when they were in high school, and you used to adore her. Understandable. Skip, 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 skip. Oh, by the way, you woke up in bed with Catherine again, with the C. You have no memory of this. And I'm not saying that drinking is an excuse, because it's not. But it is questionable memories. And it's sort of like interesting. Something weird is happening, because he was like, nope, it was a one time thing, nothing's gonna happen. Anyway, while you were at lunch with Catherine with the K, she drops that bomb on you. She's pregnant. Maybe. So now you have to decide between your. Oh, oh, come on. Thank you. Now you have to decide between your new Catherine with the C or your pregnant girlfriend of 5 years. I'm actually going to spin this. I'm going to try and spin this. Is that better? No, it's not. All right, we're just going to have bright me. Do 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 do. And now we're at the Inquisition. Nobody expects it. See, this is the part of the production where whomever's on my crouch puts on a red cloak and says, "No one expects the Spanish Inquisition." Anyway, this one, look at those big boys. Introduces enemies. Do do do. They get in the way. Sometimes they knock you off. Sometimes they kill you. We'll see some of those ones later on. Thank you. That was almost bad. By the way, I don't know if you can pick it up with my dinky little snowball mic, but the music in this game is amazing. especially if you like classical music. The final boss escape is unironically one of my favorite songs, period. I love me some Chopin. Thank you. It is kind of funny. I'm just golden red in my splits. Anyway, ignore the ranking. Um, you get a combo up, and you have to get the money that's chilling on there. That's how you get it. I'm sure you would have figured it out. That is a cop sheep. That is Steve. We'll see him later. This is a Rin route question because night 3, 4. What night are we on? Night 4 is a short one, but like I was saying earlier, all the bosses represent fears, things from Vincent's subconscious. So, since Catherine just said she's pregnant, I'm sure we can guess what the boss of this world is. This night is, I should say. It's a baby! An ugly baby! Sorry, it's just a very large baby. Aren't all babies technically ugly? Oh, them's. Oh, no, no! Oh, that's what I get for insulting the babies. Anyway, um, all of the bosses have attacks. I don't think any of them. I don't think we stay on screen for long enough for any of them to actually do much for it until the final, maybe the. Well, I mean the penultimate, but that we'll get there. Daddy, do. I am far from perfect, but we did it. Hallelujah. 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 And then 5 years ago when they started, this cutscene. Anyway, long story short, Catherine is like, "Hey Vincent, we gonna we gonna get together?" And then he's oblivious. In this real world, he wakes up in bed with Catherine with the C again, filthy cheater. And then Catherine with the K comes to check up on him and give him cake. So what does he do? Does he come clean? No. He laughs through the door and instead is like, it's my boss. He's having explosive diarrhea in the bathroom, so you should leave. And Catherine is like, oh, interesting. By the way, I am officially definitely pregnant. And that's what happens on day 4. I wish I could tell you more. Not a whole lot else happens. Just stressing about being a cheater. And then he's still in bed with Catherine with the C. Also, Vincent doesn't have bed sheets. It's a little weird. I have bed sheets. All right. Night 5 is awful because it introduces everyone's favorite physics, ice physics. Ugh. Frickin' ice physics. Honestly, it isn't that bad on the lower difficulties. On hard, it's freaking awful. But we've made the quadrangle. Also, I'm from Minnesota, and it currently looks like this outside. But as you see, Vincent slides on the ice, and ice will keep going until blocks will keep going until they hit a non-ice block. You got to be careful, especially like I said on the higher levels difficulties, because you can accidentally slide off. No, Vincent, thank you. Here's another enemy sheepy. No, Vincent. That book we will see later if I can get this. Hit with the hit with the pillow. We do this because we gotta pull this. And then we go over here. And I'm getting gold pluses. I don't even know what to expect. But yeah, ice physics. Gotta love it. Thank you. That is Doomazid, I believe. I think. Do, do, do. Here we go. Here's a bad guy. That happens if you start to enjoy killing the other sheep, you turn more feral. I feel like we're gonna get a neutral ending. It's actually pretty cool. The endings range. You get married to Catherine with the K. You get you stay dating and you start planning a wedding together, which is pretty sweet. Uh, on the flip side, you can marry Catherine with the C. I won't spoil some of the other stuff. Yeah, this is what the weather is like outside where I live right now. Just ice and flurries and everything. Welcome to Minnesota. And I joke that is the toxic Midwestern in me, where I'm just like, it's not that bad. It's the wind that'll get you. But enough about me and where I live. Ice, 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 ice. Whee! Dropping blocks. Okay, this is not what I wanted to do, but we improvise in. Hello, fatty. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry, I'm a little less talkative. Here we go. Ugh. Anyway, ice. I forget the camera's there. My computer's there, though. It's a sight to see. Gotta love it. Do. Another cutscene. This is Rin. Again, one thing that's interesting is all of the sheep are rams, male sheep. Thank you. Luckily, all the Rin questions are obvious, like always on the same side. Because I have definitely done a any percent where I wasn't paying attention, and I accidentally ended up with the Rin route, which was one of those like this is a big waste of time. I wasn't prepared, so I do have to take a second to like, all right, making sure I'm the right one. Anyway, Rin, cute friend. She has amnesia, lost her memory, and she's like, all right, when I play the piano, I slowly get my memory back. Right now, come on, thank you. The boss is Doom's bride because now Vincent is doing his good old faithful fear of commitment. All right, I got it. All right, I got it. All right, I got it. Right. All right. Oh, wait, I'm doing this wrong. We got to go down here. Yeah. I do appreciate how he's like, oh, it's cold. Do 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 do. Really, Vincent, as someone who's done like uh who's a fairly avid rock climber and obstacle racer, Vincent has got like an incredible grip strength. What a look at that. Just literal ice. I want to see Vincent run the Ninja Warrior course. Anyway, nice. Thank you. Ah, Vincent, I identify a lot with you. With his bravado. And I got gold. Do 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 do. And then again, he wakes up next to Catherine. That is not Catherine. That is Rin. She moved into the apartment down the hall from him. Might be next door. I've skipped so many cutscenes for so long. And Vincent Rin has a piano in her apartment. She plays it. The piano music annoys Catherine with the C, who he once again wakes up in bed next to. Don't cheat on your partner, everybody. So Catherine with the C goes home early, and then Vincent hits his head and goes to see Rin, and that's when you find out she's got a piano. She also has a lot of Persona plushies, because Atlas. Sorry. And then we go. Rin is less important. Just throwing that out there. She's important for the Rin route. Switch for any percent. Vincent drinks a lot. Wasn't even on beat. Rude. Anyway, sixth night. I believe the special block added is the bomb block, which, like the spike block, looks scary, is easy to deal with. That being said, it does leave greater lasting consequences compared to the spikes. Because once a spike's been used, it's just fine. Thank you. Bomb blocks, however, we'll see if we are around, will explode, for one, and they will turn all of the normal blocks around them into cracked blocks. And cracked blocks, if you remember, uh, can only be walked on once. When I do this, bum. The checkpoints don't really matter per se. Come on. Thank you. Because we don't spend too much time getting them. Do, 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 do. But yeah, bomb blocks blow up. And like most of the things, a bit more of an issue in in the harder difficulties. Oh, see, look at that. Oh, we're gonna get this just in case. That removes enemies. It kills them. This anyway. Got any donations? Now's a good time for them. But like most puzzle games, it's a lot of memorization. Oh, hey, we're back to actual gold. Good job, me. I'm so proud of myself. Um, I've been told it is really fun to watch. Like I've watched competitive uh Catherine, like the multiplayer mode where it's genuinely randomized. Oh yeah. And it is a treat to watch. Or I think it was Crispy Hanako, the number one world record holder, best in the world. I think he did it on speedruns from the crypt of like this. Maybe it was Rin Route. Anyway, he played Catherine. It's fun to watch people do it really well. And I hope I can live up to the hype. Cool. These are big bombs if you see. I immediately regret this. So that was a mistake, but no one will know. Bum, 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 Bomb. Fun fact, with the Switch being portable, well, that's not the fun fact. Obviously, everybody knows the Switch is a portable-ish system. I play this a lot on the go, and I played this at the airport once, like a year or two ago. And turns out, if you go bum 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 while at an airport, security will have some questions for you. Anyway, there are so many sheepies falling, and I feel for them because they have been set up for failure. We got the T block, living up to that Tetris hype. do do do. And then we got bum 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 bum. But yeah, the Tetris blocks come in handy more often than they hurt. Well, we're doing it this way. I think that's the slower way, but that's okay because it's not that much slower. Oh, no. Why is it not doing? All right, I messed up the timer a little bit. Ignore that red. It, for some reason, did not want to hit. That was weird. Eh. All right, so 6-2 will just be an easy thing for me to beat. Fun fact, my brother is 6'2". And then here we have the ants. I have memories of the original Catherine where ants were nope of like an actual enemy. What are you doing? Oh no, that was the right thing to do. Ah, that's what I get for talking about ants. I done goofed. But yeah, ants were an enemy that like would get in the way and kill you potentially. And that is the only time we see ants in full body. Is it because they genuinely don't have ants, or are the ants only in the higher difficulties? I could not tell you. I haven't played on not easy mode in a long time. All right, ignoring that little mistake at the beginning, I feel like this is going pretty good. If you look over there, that is an energy drink. We get that later. The energy drink is one of the oh, come on. Is an item that they nerfed in Catherine Full Body. I will explain when we get to it. There we go. Oh, I can probably ignore this time because I don't know. Anyway, I've reached the top. But yeah, ants. That's the one and only time we see them. Hey, Steve. Good old Steve. And I believe that is the final Rin question. So now we can just pick randomly from now on. Unless we're going for a specific ending. Yeah, that'll be an incentive. Oh yeah, the other incentive would be the horn-rimmed glasses, which you get them, and everybody in the Stray Sheep is in their underwear. Anyway, so we've already seen a baby, we've seen the jilted bride. What's next? Obviously, child with chainsaw. It's right up there with the butt face for my favorite what the actual crap kind of boss. Oh, come on. Thank you. Edge. Right. Do 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 do. Don't worry, though we've got a super big amount of blocks to build with, so I'm sure we'll be fine as long as nothing happens to the right side of the tower. Oh no! We're losing! So no. Come on. Thank you, Vincent. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, Vincent. So yeah, that is one of the only attacks that any of the bosses actually hit us with. Bum 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 bum. And it's more of an inconvenience than an attack, to be completely honest. Bum 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 bum. Trampoline! Easily one of the most enjoyable boxes. Who doesn't love a good trampoline? It's fun when we get them later on. You'll get random blocks. Nope, come on. Thank you. And um sometimes it'll be trampoline. That's always fun. Oh, I guess I never explained. Ugh. So the blocks, as long as they're on the edge, which you may hear, the blocks will float. Nope. Come on, Vincent. Thank you. Had a little bit of trouble in the clock tower, but that's okay. And then we have the final flashback memory where they started being exclusive. Anyway, as per usual, Vincent wakes up in bed with Catherine with the C. Fool! And then he gets a call from someone saying that Catherine with the K is. He gets a call from someone saying that he's Catherine's boyfriend and he better back off, but didn't specify which Catherine. I messed up the delivery on that, or the order of all that. Basically, Steve Delholm, the dentist, calls and says, "Back off. I'm dating Catherine or I'll kill you." So he's like, "Dang it. Is Catherine with the K cheating on me?" So he confronts both of them in his subtle way, saying, "So, Steve called." And both of them are like, "I don't know who Steve is. Who's Steve?" And then he gets another call from Steve and is like, "Hey, you got the wrong girl. Describe Catherine." And it turns out it's genuinely the different Catherine. Or is it? A different looking Catherine. This morning, something happened with Rin that I won't spoil because it is the heart of the Rin route. But long story short, Rin is now gone from the game, from the classic ending, any percent. And now Vincent has decided he is going to be with Catherine with a K because he's got a pregnant girlfriend and he's got to do the right thing. And this is the Polovetzian dances. Da 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 da. The fun thing about this particular sequence of levels is they all have a unique. A lot of them, if you see, you're working with limited space because they've got the immovable blocks on the outside, so you can use them for obviously building and climbing, but you can't move them. I don't know why I did that. Watch out, they'll get you. So we have limited blocks to work with. Admittedly, on harder difficulties, it's more difficult, but on easy, and having done this hundreds of times, you get pretty used to it. Do 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 do. Oh, thank you. And then we got trampolines. This is what I call the most unnecessary trampoline. Whee! Because you could have used it as a normal block. Instead, you had to jump. But I understand, gotta have fun. Anyway, um, look at that. That's Steve, the one in the tie. He hasn't gone quite feral yet. Um, yeah. I feel like I've forgotten something story-wise. We're not talking about Rin, because that's for the Rin route. He's decided to be with Catherine with the K. And yeah, Spiral Corridor. Read some donations. This is our second use of items that we always use. Sometimes they can help you out of tricky spots. Do do. Or I should say that's the second time we intentionally pick up an item. That's a surprise tool for later, just like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Um, yeah. Do 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 do. It is kind of funny. I've listened to all these before. Heck yes, I made it. Hey, Steve. Hey, creepy guy. That's one of the sheep that got the bloodlust from killing everybody. Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a nice neutral route. Oh yeah, the ending. The like good neutral ending, Vincent gets to go into space. So that's pretty cool. Um the bad neutral ending, he just goes on with his life single. I guess that's just a pure neutral. Hmm. Anyway. Do 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 do. And this is where I have decided that it's faster to go over the blocks instead of dropping down. I genuinely don't know if it's faster, but it is placebo faster in my mind, which is just as important. Like the first level of this world night, there are mostly immovable blocks. And they pretty much rely on, all right, pull a block off. But if you remember, we got this platform block last level, and this is where we use it. Because it saves like 15 seconds. Otherwise, you have to drop down. Essentially, I believe the level's built so you can like pull out something, drop, and then climb back up. Pull out one thing, drop, climb back up. Hey, Steve, what's your favorite Blink-182 song? Dang it! I messed it up! Pretend I didn't say anything there. I do save money every month. We are pure neutral right now. Gotta love it. Will Vincent go into space? He might. I haven't gotten that ending in a while. Ouch. Do 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 do. And this is what I call the puzzle box level because we are at the same. Nope. We were at the same level as the thing. We climbed down. I will say when I first played this, both this and the original, this level was the bane of my existence. It was just okay. What do I do? So much trial and error. But I'd like to think I just made it look easy. Oh, 23 seconds. Maybe I will PB. Wouldn't that be fun? PBing on a GDQ submission while rambling and making dumb mistakes. Hey, Steve, what's your favorite Blink 182 song? Oh, that's a good one. My favorite is What's My Age Again? I would like to point out. I choose. I promise you, I will get that stupid bit timing correct on the stage. I really hope the audio's pretty good for this. I didn't test. Do 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 do. All right. And now the logical boss. We've had a baby and a baby with a chainsaw. So logically, the next boss is you, Shadow Vincent. Also, I would have my friend. I'm gonna pick that up for safety. I would have my buddy on the couch dress up in a black morph suit, so he could be Shadow Vincent. This one, its attacks. I guess they're more inconveniences than attacks. For example, this is something that they just do. Changes a bunch of blocks. Quit resisting. Oh yeah, those blocks with the purple are black hole blocks. Oh no, come on. If you walk over them or a block goes on them, they will disappear into the black hole. They, however, can be used as corners, and now he's made it dark. And of course, we got ice. So combining the ice blocks with the black hole blocks do make it pretty difficult if you don't know. And then we're going to jump up. And then we're going to pull out this trampoline block. There's no turning back now. There's nowhere to run. And we've made it. Nope. Vincent. And now we've made it. And now Vincent, this is the moment when he realizes that Steve, the sheep, was Steve from the real world. When he wakes up every night, he has amnesia and he can't remember in the dreams. Let's be honest, when's the last time you remembered a dream? And now he's again wakes up in bed with Catherine with the C, and then he's like, I need to break up with her. So he is like, all right, Catherine with the C, we're through. And she's like, excuse you. I don't care. You can date other people, just as long as I am your girlfriend. He says no, so she beats the crap out of him. Not okay. But like they go into the bathroom to do it, so it's a little more private, so his friends didn't actually see. Uh Not okay. Domestic violence is not okay at all. But now he is no longer dating two women. I feel like I knocked my webcam a little bit. There we go. That's a little better. um and look at that. He wakes up. No nightmare. He's alone in bed. Catherine with the K comes to the door. He lets her in, and then Catherine with the C materializes. Oh, and then the Catherines fight. They're like, "How dare you?" Catherine with the K stabs Catherine with the C. They leave his room, and they're in the nightmare again. And turns out Catherine with the C is a succubus. A lot happened. I apologize. Woof. Anyway, so now we've got essentially an escort level. If you climb too high too fast, the blocks will drop out, and Catherine with the K will die. This is the only level where Vincent wears a shirt. Um, what I like to do is I like to get all of the gold because if I'm going to be waiting around for it, it's not so bad to go out of my way for it. Do do do. Come on, Catherine. We're going to go up here. Go over here. Come on. Oh no. All right. Nope. Okay. That's what I get for talking too much. Normally that doesn't happen. All right. However, we're gonna go this way. Come on, Catherine. Chop chop. But yeah, that is Catherine with the C, a literal succubus. You coming? Yeah, this is a pretty standard. Donation it up for another one or two. All right. There we go. Anyway, a lot happens, and I didn't do the best job of explaining it, and that is what a couch is for. Anyway, turns out that was also a nightmare. I do not want to save. Catherine shows up at his door and breaks up with him because she's like, "You've been cheating on me, haven't you?" And he says, "Maybe." It's like, "Well, it's probably for the best that we break up. Also, I wasn't actually pregnant, so you're free." And he's like, "Dang it. I wanted to be with her. I made my decision." Little too late there, Vince. And then on his phone, all traces of Catherine with the C are gone. And he's freaking out because he realizes no one else saw her but him, except for the bartender, Thomas Mutton. Vincent punches him, and he's got sheep eyes. He wears sunglasses inside, like that guy. And turns out he is the final boss. If you had a normal stray sheep time talking with everybody, would have seen, uh, you would have talked to him, gotten to know him a little bit. And so this would be, I don't know, more impactful, maybe less impactful. It would be impactful in certain ways, is the best way I can put it. Anyway, with that, we have made it to the final level where Vincent basically makes a deal with you. If I'll do one more night of nightmares, if I escape, you have to grant me a wish and stop doing this to everyone else. If you win, I die. Do 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 trampoline. Anyway, these are mystery blocks. They can be any number of things. Some of them I'm pretty sure are scripted. I'm sure there's an RNG seed kind of thing, but I'm not smart enough to figure it out. Nope. Come on. Thank you. Once we see one, I'll tell you what a monster block does. Monster blocks are creepy. They're a little mouth with a tongue. I don't know why that happened. Okay. There we go. That's a monster block. That's a monster block. Monster blocks, they will move around randomly sometimes. You'll see it. They'll move in a later level, but they also you can't hang across the front. They'll bite you or lick you. Nope. Dang it, Vince. But they'll lick you off or bite you. But when you walk over them, they bite their tongue and then they become regular blocks, similar to the spike blocks. Do 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 do. This is the final thing of questions. You don't get to see the meter, so you just have to wonder or read a walkthrough or just know the right answer. But we're not focused on getting an ending, so not really a crisis. Yeah, I'm not sure if Thomas Mutton, the barman, has made it on screen yet. So it'll be fun when we see him. And you'll be like, really? That's the final boss? The god? Do 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 trampoline. Anyway, see those monster blocks? Thank you. Oh no! Okay, well, admittedly, I don't think that that'll happen. Man, it'll be sad if I almost PB, but I dropped my webcam. Oh, it's a sad day. Okay, that was rude. That was awful. And I don't know how that happened. He threw off my groove. Ah, well. Alright, well, it's nice. I was talking. I know it's possible. We get this. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Man, that really threw off my groove. This kills enemies. And they get smoked. Good. Then, oh, that was rude. That really threw off my groove. Thank you. Get that. I was hoping. That. Yeah, sometimes the monster blocks are just jerks. I may have accidentally hit that twice, in which case I'm 3 minutes fast. Oh, lordy. Oh, yeah, I definitely hit it a second time. So I did one, and this was two, so then that was three. So four is going to be awful. I got to work on my splitting. Although, again, this is more for my submission. And as the only time that really matters is the final one. Still, I'm still under. Or ahead, I should say. Do, 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 do. Ugh. With the monster blocks and the mystery blocks, I do find myself second guessing myself pretty pretty often, if I'm completely honest. I was not supposed to go this way, but we're gonna see what happens. Maybe I found okay. Do 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 do. Oh, see, we're fine. We're fine. We're winging it. All right, let's see. There we go. Really, it's a little unfair if you think about it that they get axes, but Vincent has nothing but his pillow and his quits. Although, it does get the job done. I gotta remember not to split at the end of this. See? And then you see the block crush or crumble, crumblies. We do this. Oh, interesting. Yeah, 9-3 and 9-4 are just gonna be. I will be going so over. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what this ending will be. Trying to think, I was very neutral, and I don't know if I'm leaning one way or the other. I think we're approaching the world record time. I've also accepted that by nature of me playing on the Switch, I will never have world record unless I get a better PC. Or get a PC, I should say. Grumblies! Nice. Sometimes the mouths come out and then make you do an extra step, pull, thing. Spikes! And then I pull this one out. Gotta love them speed struts. Oh, you know what I should have done? Is this first. Yeah, knocking my webcam off really threw my groove off. Spike, spike. Do 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 do. Oh, okay. And then we do this and immediately use it. See what I mean? Nice. Look at all the black holes. I guess they're purple though. You know, if you fall into a black hole, you get spaghettified. Would you seek out the truth? Oh, okay. I guess we get two. Gonna be honest, it's been a long time since I've ever had to do any of that, so that's a new one for me, or at least a newer one. I believe we have made it to the penultimate level where we fight. Well, escape, I should say, from Thomas Mutton. Now, I'm sure you've got an idea of what the final boss is. But were you thinking it would be that? But yeah, he actually attacks you. He shoots his gun to destroy blocks. He also does some other stuff that we will get to when he does it. But the shooting of the gun is the rude thing. But you can just hit undo and he just goes away, usually, which I think is kind of funny. But yeah, he's got Vincent. He's got that sweet chair. And now I believe, oh, wait for it. Yep, and he also changes block types. Whew, that was close. Uh, he does that relatively often. Oh no! Look at all the mouths! Whoa, Vincent. That was close. And then he taunts you. And if you look, he's got sheep eyes. And he matches uh the immovable. What? He his eyes and face match the immovable blocks. Do. Nope, come on. Do. There we go. Okay. I will say we do have to wait for that to fall. Otherwise, this block just kind of dies. All right. Not bad. This can't be. Come on, baby. No more questions. We got one more escape against the one, the only Dumazid. No, wait. No, that is Doom. I don't know. I forget exactly. But he's the sheep god, and we've seen his human form. Wait till you see his godly form. Look at that. Also, unironically, best song in the game. Do 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 do. Ow. Do 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 do. Anyway, if you watched the classic Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers and recognize this piece, this is the piece that Shriko played on the piano when he was supposed to be hitting the broken key to unlock the secret passageway. That's my favorite little piece of trivia that most people don't. Nice. This is when you're cursed, and when you pull blocks out, they turn into other blocks. Sometimes it's helpful. Usually it's neutral. How's that for a noise? Nope, come on. We're going to get this. We're going to not do that. Instead, we're going to get this. And this, the energy drink, lets you move jump 2 blocks at a time. Oh, Vincent. What a waste. Anyway, in the original Catherine, you got a certain amount of time you could just do it willy-nilly. In this version, you get 3 uses. And we're going to use one. Oh dear. All right. Anyway, yeah, revolutionary etude. Bum. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Also, fun fact, you can go too fast and end up on the other side of that. Okay, now they're all trampolines. Some things are regular. Nice, we made it. We pull this. All right, I gotta focus. Sorry. And now fireballs rain down. What we got? Sweet. I will take it. Oh, trampoline. See, that is where a trampoline block is very helpful. RNG is on my side for once, 'cause usually it's not. All right, we're hitting to the end. Oh, I almost jumped into a black hole. That would have been quite the experience. I don't think the cursed blocks will turn. See what I mean? Gotta pay attention. Otherwise, you'll get sucked in a black hole. I will say it's faster. In the original version, if you died in any way, you would have to start. Oh, sweet. And we're time. Yay, time! Oh, lordy. I did not PB, but that's okay. Yeah, Catherine, full body. It's a wonderful, weird little puzzle game. And look at that. Vincent, in his underwear and ram's horns, has made it. He's escaped. He's made it to the cathedral. Hell yeah, indeed. Great escape. I will say, I am curious to see what ending I got. We get to share it together, I suppose. I'm very curious. But yeah, Catherine. He wakes up. If he, yeah, we'll see what happens. He's alive. Still doesn't have sheets on his bed. Lives in mild squalor. Yeah, it is. But yeah, Catherine, full body. Um, there's also the what? The Rin route. I'll be submitting that as well. I'll go into more details on that. But um we'll get there. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for your consideration. I hope to be selected and make it on to the Games Done Quick stage. Thank you again. Bye.